Welcome to Badminton Unlimited, your weekly access to badminton and beyond. This week, Danisa Denmark Open winners Chun and Suet tell us about their career-defining moment at the World Superseries Premier tournament. And we feature an exclusive on-the-ground report on this week's Dubai World Superseries Finals 2017. Meet Chun and Suet, the mixed doubles pair from Hong Kong who have made everyone sit up and take notice. The duo shot to fame after claiming top honours at the Danisa Denmark Open after defeating world #1 tandem Suet and Chun. It was their maiden World Superseries victory since joining forces early last year. They didn't take long to announce themselves. In only their fourth tournament outing, Chun and Tang took home the Chinese Taipei Masters crown. The Grand Prix triumph was key in their search for the bigger titles on the circuit.
I think that was a good start for us. Although Chinese Taipei Masters was a relatively smaller tournament, the win gave us confidence. So we felt confident when we played in the bigger tournaments.
The win in Chinese Taipei inspired us to achieve bigger goals. Our goal started with winning at smaller competitions. We took one tournament and one match at a time. Now we can strive to win at higher level tournaments. This ambition of ours spurs us to work and train harder.
Tang and Chun would find life on the World Superseries tour much tougher. The Hong Kong duo knew it was always going to take a lot of patience and hard work to find their footing. It wasn't until October recently that the pair began making inroads. In a battle for a spot in the Denmark Open final, Tang and Chun notched a famous straight games victory against Olympic and world champions Tontawi Ahmad and Liliana Natsir.
That win built up our confidence even more, as we had not defeated a top-ranked pair before. It made us persevere to perform better and gave us self-belief and self-assurance. It motivated us and made us believe that we were not very far from these top players.
Fired up from the victory over the Indonesians, Tang and Chun were on a high going into the title showdown. The duo battled for every point in the action-packed final before edging the Chinese #1 seeds in a dramatic end to the deciding third game.
They've done it! What an extraordinary final! What a wonderful achievement from the #8 seeds. Chun and Ying Suet saving 5 match point opportunities, taking their first ever Super Series title.
The scores for all the 3 games were only 2 points apart. The speed of the game was very fast, so both pairs were very excited and pressured at the same time. We couldn't believe it when we won because we were trailing 16-20 in the third game. It was so difficult to even get 1 point from the World Championship silver medalists. So we couldn't believe that we managed to catch up and eventually won the match. It was like a dream.
I wasn't sure how to react when that happened because I couldn't believe that we had won the match and the tournament. I think I was more in a daze than anything. As Chun mentioned, we were trailing 16-20, so there was a high chance that we would lose the game and the match. So I didn't know how to react when it happened. When we eventually won, it was a really unforgettable experience.
While their Denmark Open win largely reflects on their talent and grit, the Hong Kong duo also feels a rare attribute in their partnership has given them a slight edge over their rivals.
Both of us are left-handers, so that is quite unique in mixed doubles. I think we may be the only pair who is left-handed on the international scene. So many players need some time to adapt to our style, and we use that time to our advantage.
所以對手一開頭都會唔係好適應我哋嘅打法咯。
Tang and Zi believe that good communication and coordination remain vital elements for success in the doubles discipline.
我覺得呢樣真係話啦。
I think this is neither difficult nor easy. Most important for us is our communication during the game, because in doubles, coordination between two players is key. Whatever difficulties we face on court, we must communicate effectively to solve the problem, then we can perform better.
發揮得更加好咯。
因為我嘅打法比較硬啦，有陣時
I'm an attacking player, so he doesn't have to worry about the back court. Even if Tang has to move to the front court to attack, I can still smash and play aggressively from the back court.
轉咗嗰個位置咯。
The two have plenty more to achieve as their stars are only just rising. Currently ranked 10th on the BWF World Rankings, Hong Kong's dynamic duo will look to push further upwards. And as the sun sets on a wonderful 2017, there's plenty more to look forward to from Tang Chun and Ying Suet in the new year.
咁因為2018年有亞運會。
There is the Asian Games in 2018. So in the coming months, we hope to accumulate as many points as possible to get a good seeding. We would love to get a medal for Hong Kong in the Asian Games.
喺亞運度為香港攞到一面獎牌。
咁我喺成績方面都係希望。
I have the same wish as Zi. I hope to win a medal for Hong Kong at the Asian Games. Besides that, I hope we can improve on our coordination, get better in our performance, be more consistent, and mature in our gameplay.
更加成熟咯，希望可以。
Wine, definitely. Well, I just enjoy wine with my people at home, and it's always a great time. I think I'll take dress because yeah, when I go out, then I mean I can use. I always use dress when I go out with friends, and you know, jeans is for just casual. Action. Action because horror, I'm really afraid. I can't sleep after that.
It's trivia time. We want you to name the first European singles player to clinch gold at the Dubai World Superseries Finals. We'll reveal the answer after the break. Coming back as the Dubai World Superseries Finals 2017 unfolds this week, we give you our special on-the-ground report. Before the break, we wanted you to name the first European singles player to clinch gold at the Dubai World Superseries Finals. The answer is Viktor Axelsen. After tasting defeat in the final at the hands of Japan's Kento Momota in 2015, the towering Dane returned with determination the following year and beat China's Tian Hou-wei. The win not only made him the first European singles player to triumph in the desert city, it also marked his maiden BWF World Superseries title. Now ranked world #1 and the reigning world champion, Axelsen will make history once again if he can defend his Dubai crown and become the first player to achieve back-to-back victories at the year-end showpiece. The Dubai World Superseries Finals makes its long-awaited return this week. With only 8 of the best singles and doubles pairs invited, fans are in for a treat as the elite players of the sport battle it out for the prestigious crown at the Hamdan Sports Complex. And as the action rolls out through the week, let's now travel back a year and look at some of the top plays we witnessed in the previous edition.
Don't believe it. Oh!
Service over.
Fabulous. Full lens dive.
Thank you, line judges.
How on earth did he keep that going? That's just unbelievable.
Excellent.
What a good rally. Good rally. Oh, brilliant defence. Oh,
Oi.
don't believe it. Brilliant. It's brilliant. Oh, what a rally! Goodness. Oh,
Oi.
don't believe it! Look at this. Great effort from Chen. And then how on earth did Jari Fan keep it going so long? Oh, goodness. Look at the dive. Oh,
No.
brilliant. What a rally.
13,
That is unbelievable. A dive, but behind the backhand. It had everything. Look at that. Behind the backhand. Then what? 2 off the floor, 3 off the floor.
The UAE welcomed the best badminton players for the year as the Dubai World Superseries Finals makes its 4th and final appearance on the BWF calendar. Formalities began at the Dubai Sports Council, where the tournament draw took place. With a whopping $1 million in prize money up for grabs, players will be hoping to bring their A game when they step on the courts at the Hamdan Sports Complex.
The finals every year is extremely competitive. It's, it's the 8 best pairs in the world coming back here to Dubai, competing for the trophy they all really want to get. And you know, there's no easy wins. We've heard the players today talking about that it's a different draw format where they play in groups. There is a chance if they may lose one match. And I think they're pretty happy to have a second chance, because it's so competitive. For me to look at that draw and see all the different events unfold in the draw today was kind of like, whoa, there'll be a lot of long and very, very hard matches. And I think the players actually see it the same way.
We knew any draw that we have is going to be tough. We're playing the top 8 pairs in the world, but looking at it, I think it's okay. I think if we play well, then we've got a good chance. But like I said, we don't look too far ahead. And as well, if you don't win, you can still go through, which is always a bonus. But we'll take each game as it comes, and hopefully we can perform like we have done the previous 2 years.
But before the real competition takes place, the world-class shuttlers were treated to the player reception and gala dinner at the luxurious Intercontinental Hotel. The year-end party has become a tradition at the finals and a chance for the players to relax before the intensity of battle kicks in.
Well, I think it's good for us to also see each other in different circumstances than only on the badminton field. Some of us are good friends, some of us are really competitors, but tonight is just a night to enjoy ourselves, talk together and have fun, so it's lovely.
It wasn't just about food and fun, but also about recognizing the best in the business at the annual awards ceremony. Taking the BWF Male Player of the Year award was the red-hot duo from Indonesia, Marcus Fernaldi Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo.
It feels good to receive this award. It has been a great year for us. Out of the 10 World Superseries tournaments we've played, we've made it to the final 8 times. This makes us even more determined.
The Female Player of the Year went to China's Chun. And with badminton on a rapid rise, the next generation of shuttlers are coming of age. The Eddie Chung Most Promising Player of the Year went to Chun Yufei from China this time round. While Japanese pair in women's doubles Yuki Fukushima and Sayaka Hirota earned the Most Improved Players of the Year award. Para-shuttlers too had their share of the big stage, with the 11th BWF Para-Badminton World Championships having concluded just a month ago. These athletes were back in the limelight. Korea's Kim Jong-jun received the BWF Male Para-Badminton Player of the Year award, and the women's equivalent went to Thailand's Amnoi Wetwitan. The dinner was brought to a close and everybody walked away delighted after an enjoyable evening. Come game time, players will knuckle down for the big task ahead as they refocus for the final edition of the Dubai World Superseries Finals. Badminton Unlimited will be there to bring you all the action from the desert city. After the break, we find out how the recent BWF World Para-Badminton Championships fared in Ulsan, Korea. Get connected with us on social media. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook and tell us what you think of the latest news. Or perhaps you want to leave an encouraging post for your favorite player on Facebook. If you've got any comments or photos, share them with us on these social media platforms. As the sun rose over the city of Ulsan, Dongcheon Gymnasium was already bustling with activity. This was the finals day of the biannual BWF Para-Badminton World Championships held in the metropolitan city 300 kilometers southeast of Korea's capital, Seoul. Badminton Unlimited took our cameras to Ulsan to capture the buzz surrounding the world event that brought together the best in para-badminton.
This is the second time the World Championships is held in Korea. It feels totally different compared to the 2009 edition in Seoul. Back in 2009, all the players, including myself, lacked experience and skills. I was a bit nervous this year because ever since the players knew that para-badminton had been included in the 2020 Paralympics, they have been training very hard and their skills have improved.
Korea has always been a force to be reckoned with in para-badminton. In the past 2 editions of the World Championships, the country's para-shuttlers have racked up a total of 25 medals, 10 of which were gold in the wheelchair category. And with the sport making its Paralympic debut in Tokyo 2020, the world event arrived at the right time in Korea.
When we heard that para-badminton will be included in the 2020 Paralympic Games, not only KBAD, but the para-badminton players especially were very excited. So I hope this will lead us to promote the sport more effectively.
In mid-November, 268 para-athletes from 41 countries gathered in Korea for the week-long competition, making it the biggest ever field in 11 editions of the Para-Badminton World Championships. The country's governing body in para-badminton has extensive experience in organizing international major events in the sport. It hosted the 2009 edition and was also responsible for the 2012 Asian Para-Badminton Championships and the 2014 Asian Para Games. So when the announcement was made at the BWF Council meeting in Spain last year, Korea was fully prepared.
I
was in Spain for 3 days and I was the spokesman for the presentation. I felt very happy and quite excited. One of my immediate thoughts was that we need to focus on the preparation.
After it was decided that Ulsan would be the host city for the 2017 edition, we started to organize a committee for the World Championships.
Nothing was left to chance. The 11th edition is the largest thus far. With a large number of athletes arriving from all over the world, the organizing committee took on a meticulous approach, mapping out every detail from the beginning to the end, and made the well-being of the athletes their top priority.
We set up a control room to make sure everything was running smoothly. We have a big group of people working. All the translators and volunteers were divided into sections.
Ranging from wheelchair to standing upper and standing lower, and short stature across 6 classes, finals day at the Premier Para-Badminton Tournament showcased exciting action in all categories. And while the action on court was intense, at the end of the day, all the athletes were happy to meet familiar faces and make new friends.
The past that I attend the World Championship, I think this is the best, among the best organization for World Para-Badminton Championship. Yeah, they organize really very well. The volunteer, the LO, everybody is very well prepared for this tournament. It's very good.
Well, I think already the standards of the players and the performances have been amazing. The level has been increasing from each tournament now, so the level's getting higher and higher. As well as the organisation and the setup of this tournament, it's been the best so far. It's been exquisite. It's been, everything has been well timed and everything. So I think the organisation and everything like that. So I think with all this in mind, I think the sport itself can only progress to something really amazing.
England dominated the short stature category with 4 golds, 3 of which were won by the Lancashire-born Rachel Chung, who defended the titles she won in the 2015 edition. Malaysia's top men's singles player in the standing upper SU5 class, Chalek Hao, also defended his singles title. He upped his tally to 6 World Championships golds in the solo event. France's Lucas Maussieu marked his 4th international gold medal of 2017 with a victory in the men's singles standing lower SL4 class. Hosts Korea were the proud owner of 12 medals. Their top wheelchair shuttlers Lee Sam-sop and Kim Jong-jun won 3 golds between them.
울산시와 대한장애인 배드민턴 협회. We thought we might face many difficulties, but KBAD received very good support from Ulsan City. We are very happy and satisfied with the result. Cooperation is very important to finish a major event successfully.
As the curtains dropped in Ulsan, it was a job well done for the organisers. And for the para-shuttlers, these are memories that will stay with them for a long time. Now let's take a quick look at what's happening on our Badminton Unlimited calendar. Join us next week as we speak to one of the world's best in para-badminton, Korea's Lee Sam-sop, as he tells us how he strives to excel in the face of adversity. Until then, take care.